Some people are either going to love this Warbond or absolutely hate it. And in today's video, I'm going to break down and test all of the new gadgets. And I will be being brutally honest with this review. Now, I did most of my testing on level 9 in Super Helldive. Now, first up, this is a boom boom Warbond, which means pretty much everything is gonna be explosive, everything explodes. And first up, we got the last 17 double-edged sickle, and the description on this reads, the last 17 six-steel model with all overheating protections conveniently removed, allowing for a longer burst of fire, and does more damage when overheated at a cost of slightly burning the user. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it does not slightly burn you. It fucking incinerates your ass. It burns the shit out you. You got about max 10 seconds before it starts doing crazy damage to you. But we got a base damage of 55, a fire rate of 15, fire rate of 700, and this thing has light armor penetrating, heavy armor penetrating, and it's definitely a double-edged sword, like it kind of says in the description, because the longer you hold it down, the trigger, the more damage it's going to do to you. And if you hold it long enough, you just completely burst into flames and die. A very painful death. And there has been a number of times that I killed myself with this weapon, and you most likely will too. It's kind of hard to get the timing right. And I also found out that if you use a flame resistant armor, you can fire it for much longer time, which I feel like they should have added a fire resistant armor in this Warbond. It would really make more sense than the armor they gave us. But hey, I'm not complaining. But it's still gonna kill you, but it won't take as long, and you could use it for like way longer. Like it's a pretty big difference, and you won't take as much damage per se. And a medic armor is also really good for this because you're gonna be burning through stems if you're gonna use this. But the cool thing about this weapon is that it has infinite ammo, guys. Like, it has infinite ammo. You can just keep shooting and shooting and shooting, basically until you die. It's basically a one-way ticket. You could just completely melt through enemies, like it will melt through you. And this is pretty much just a better version of the sickle. It's not good against chargers and impalers and hulks, not even if you shoot them in the eye. But this weapon is 50-50. I think it's very cool, but it's not very practical. But while I was using it while recording this video, I'm not gonna lie, it did grow on me, and it's definitely gonna be going in my rotation. I definitely like this weapon. Overall, for this weapon, I say I gotta give it like a 8 would be too high, wouldn't it? Let's go 8.3, alright? Because I really like this weapon. I think it's pretty cool, and I think over time it's gonna get better with buffs and nerfs and all that right there. But it's just not very practical at the moment. But next up is the G31 Ultimum, and is a pistol front loaded with a single powerful explosive. But the weight of the projectile limits the weapon's range. Now this bad boy has a base damage of 4,500 and a capacity of just one projectile and a recoil of 43 and a fire rate of 900. And it's one-handed medium armor penetrating ability, and this might be the most insane secondary weapon we probably have ever gotten in the game. It pretty much annihilates anything it hits one shot. You could blow up illuminate ships while their shield is still up with one shot. You can completely obliterate automaton factories and detector towers and cannons and tanks and hulks with just one shot. If you can shoot it, you can most likely one-shot it with this. But it kind of does have some backfire because the range is booty cheeks. But you can one-shot a factory strider if you get underneath his belly. You can one-shot it. I actually didn't even know you could do this. When I tried this out, my mind was blown because I'm like, this is probably the most powerful secondary weapon in the game. It is absolutely crazy. And for the bugs, it's pretty much the same thing, except for a Bile Titan. You can't one-shot a Bile Titan because you kind of have to shoot them like dead in the face, and it's kind of hard because how tall they are, and it doesn't have very good range. You can also one shot harvesters, but just make sure the shield is down first. And you can also get those stratagem jammers with one shot as well if you don't have anything else to use. But there is one downside though. Like I said before, the range is booty, and 5 times out of 10 you will kill yourself. But this definitely is my new main secondary weapon. It is amazing at getting objectives done, and it is just crazy fun. I don't think I'm ever gonna want to put this thing down. I mean, like, I fell in love with it, bro. And if you start using it, I'm sure you will too. But next up is the most mid armor passive that we probably have ever gotten in the new armor that came out in the Warbond. And it's basically the armor passive. It makes your dead body explode after 1.5 seconds after you die. And I mean, it's a eye armor, I guess, but there are way better armor passes in the game. I mean, like, half the time I don't even explode on the enemies unless I'm going against terminids like the bugs where they're just swarming me and I die. But other than that, I don't even blow up next to the enemies. But it is fun to goof off with this armor passive. I mean, but like when there's other armor passives that let you throw farther or do more melee damage, or you can survive longer or not die from fire, or the 50% chance you might not die. I mean, honestly, there are so many more better armor passives, and they could have done way better with this one, which in my opinion, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's not as good as the other ones, cause like, come on now, I mean, we really could have got like some crazy super explosion. If the explosion was much bigger, then I wouldn't be complaining. But I mean, hey, like I said, it's alright. It's alright. But next up is the G50 Seeker, and this is the grenade delivery. The drone follows you until the user detects an enemy nearby, and it flies towards it and explodes on impact. And it has a limited battery life and does 400 damage, and has a penetration of 4, an outer radius of 7, and a medium armor penetrating, and can track pinged enemies. Now, like I said, I was gonna be completely honest, and these are absolutely buns, booty cheeks, buttonks. Like, these are bad. I mean, it's very cool concept though. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They're absolutely sick, but they just suck. Especially if there's a specific enemy you want to kill. I mean, they just kind of go off wherever they want. I mean, you know, like they say you're supposed to be able to ping it and it goes there, but bro, it does not go where you ping at, bro. I'll tell you that right now. It goes where if there's a whole bunch of enemies around, it's going haywire. They're just going straight at all one enemy, and they go wherever you want. But like, no, I'm just gonna they just go wherever they go. Like. They definitely could have made the UI smarter in this one. Like, they could have made them a little bit smarter, because I would ping the enemy and it would go and just completely miss. Like, completely miss the enemy I'm trying to target. And it is very frustrating when you're trying to target a specific enemy and it just is not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, you could throw like a bunch out and they surround you. That's pretty cool. Like, it looks definitely cool when they're surrounding you. And then they'll go off and find, like, if you get close to an enemy, they will go and just completely destroy that guy, which is cool, you know. But say you throw all your grenades out to follow you, and there's like one single small enemy type, all of their grenades are gonna go into kamikaze into that one enemy, leaving you grenadeless. Their intelligence is completely trash. They can't close bug holes or destroy factories. And if you throw a grenade in the luminous spaceship door, it won't even explode. So I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, they just added those in there. I mean, I don't know if I just not good at using them, but in my opinion, they're just garbage. But they're cool though, but they're garbage. But next up is the portable hell bomb. Now it has a calling time of 9.75 seconds. And you have unlimited uses and a cooldown of 321 seconds, which is lengthy, but you gotta remember it's still a hell bomb. And it comes down in the hell pod. It's a backpack, and I mean, there's not much to really say besides portable hell bomb. It's a hell bomb that's portable, and it can be activated with your teammates too. And it's gonna blow up pretty much anything a regular hell bomb will blow up. It just has a little bit smaller radius. So it's gonna blow up pretty much anything though. But you're basically a suicide bomber, and you will be completely eviscerated after activation. You have 10 seconds before boom boom time, and I mean I really love this one. I mean it's fun to goof off with, and you're definitely gonna off yourself with this thing. But I mean, come on now, you can't be Helldivers if you're not killing yourself. I mean, come on, dude. Like, but it's definitely one of my favorite things in the game now, and overall, I rate the Warbond a solid 7.5 out of 10. We definitely have better Warbonds, but this is still very cool and different. I mean, if you like blowing shit up, then this is perfect for you. I mean, this Warbond, in my opinion, it is absolutely fun, and I mean, I love the new sickle, the new portable hell bomb, even the grenades. Even though they're definitely not my favorite, but you know they're still cool to have the option to mix and match and do all the other stuff like that. My most favorite one though is definitely got to be the portable hell bomb and probably the new sickle, cause like it's definitely crazy. It's definitely crazy. But my favorite though is definitely the G impact grenade pistol. I mean, like that thing right there gets a 10 out of 10, bro. That is a 10 out of 10 weapon right there. I'm definitely gonna be using that in all my Helldivers from now on. Tell me which one was your favorite weapon inside this Warbond. And peace out, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.